So welcome back to another Wuthering Wave videos. And inside today's videos, we're gonna talk about the Lynae Kids official leaks or official kit that the cool game just released. So without further ado, let's jump in. I'm not gonna waste any time, and we're gonna do like a quick skim, like a quick dive, so the video wouldn't go long for like for 1 hour or anything. So yeah, but before we're gonna do that, I want a quick, a quick refresh for you talking about the tune break and the tune shifting or the tune rupture, tune strand, whatever, because that is like literally the main core part of Lynae. So let me break down one by one. So you guys know what tune break is, right? So tune break is basically like it's just additional attack damage. When this bar right here, you guys see this bar circle right here is full, that you can trigger like a tune break. Literally, you just press F, then she just deal like the damage and stuff. So that's what tune break is. So what tune rupture is and tune strand is only like literally only a certain resonator can inflict this. Inflict means like literally putting debuff on that. You know what I mean? So the only person who can inflict tune shifting, or I mean tune rupture and tune strand, is Lynae. Now Monye is only Lynae. Lynae is the only person who can inflict tune rupture and tune strand, but not Monye. So Monye cannot inflict this. Okay, you guys got it. Next one we got tune rupture interferes. One is shifting, which is mean applying like inflicting those tune rupture and tune strand, and interfere is basically like respond to those shifting or respond to those inflicts debuff. So yeah, so the only person who can do this is of course Lynae again, and also Monye. So that's basically what I mean. And tune rupture interferes, which is the respawn from the tune rupture shifting. It just literally just unleash one special attack on targets in this state. The cooldown of each resonator special attack on a specific target is calculated separately. So this basically what it does. Tune rupture, it just like big damage right here. Just a big boom, additional like special attack. So that's what the respawning of tune rupture is. Next one we got tune strand is basically, let me read it out for you. Resonator who can respond to tune strand interferes deal additional damage to target in this state. Damage bonus increase if you have more resonator who can respond to tune strand interferes in your team. So basically, like additional more damage, like on top of your main damage. Basically, what I mean. So the more who can respond to tune strand, the more damage you're gonna deal. Basically, if you have Monet and if you have Lynae in the same team, it's gonna deal more damage than Lynae by herself. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is the only thing right now. A quick what literally what Tomb Break is, because that's literally the main part. So Lynae is a 5-star. What is it? Spectral pistol user, and these are the ascension material, and all of this is all at 3.0, except Dreamless Feather. So if you're playing right now or if you're watching the videos right now, you can pre-farm Lynae in these 3 days, because by the time I was recording, it's literally 3 days before the update. So you can just do this Dreamless boss material, and when she comes, you can literally build her max. So yeah. So the next one we got the simple form. Core game have like the simple form and the complex form, like literally in depth. So we're gonna skip all this simple form and we go straight up to the in depth, because I already break down all of this in my live stream. You guys can check it out after this videos. This one is just like my complete thoughts of about this. So I'm just showing you right now is literally what the animation is, so you guys can have the picture when I was talking in the description or the kit of Lynae. Okay. Next one we got resonator skill. Just one big bang right there. And the next one is just throwing a motorcycle or whatever. I think that's Tune Rupture right there, like maybe. And next one, we got Resonator Liberation Damage, which is so good. But for some reason, this is like literally lagging, like trash quality. But in the in game, it's gonna be so peak, guys. Trust me. I love Lynae. And this one is her forte. It's just something about this, just plunge and stuff. Oh yeah, she do a lot of plunging, which is I just realized that. And intro skill, you just throw with a moto. Outro skill, it just you just outro, she throw a moto and also buff your teammate. So yeah, that's all literally the simple or the animation. Right now, we go into the in-depth right here. So combat guide. This is literally what her, rotation is gonna be. Lynae can switch between resonator mode, tune rupture, and tune strength. Okay, so before you go inside the battle, you know that Lynae have two form, right? Lynae have two form, which is tune rupture and tune strength. So she can inflict both of them, but she cannot inflict both of them at the same time. So before you go to battle, you have to pick either tune rupture that you want to inflict, or you want to inflict tune strength. So when she come out, we're gonna do the math and stuff, and other people are gonna do math. This is to me, I think tune rupture is gonna be like mainly focused on her personal damage, and tune strength is more focused on sub DPS, I think, because tune strength is basically the more tune strength who can respond to tune strength, the more damage, additional damage is gonna be. So yeah, here's my thing. Casting, Premistic, Overblast, or Visual Impact grant bonus to all Resonator in teams. I don't know what this is. Auto skill grant the incoming Resonator out attribute damage amplification and Resonator liberation damage amplification. So basically, her actual skill is like a buff all attribute damage. What all attribute damage mean is basically it count echo skill, it count heavy attack, it count basic attack, it count skill attack, it count liberation damage, it count all those things. It's not like the element. They're not talking about the element. They're talking about like the type that you do, like heavy attack and stuff. And we got liberation too. So okay, right now we're going to the main part right now, which is the normal attack. So to summarize this normal attack, all of this thing right here. Oh wait, I mean only this basic attack, mid air attack, and dodge counter. It basically you just spam your attacks and you develop something called overflow. I don't know what they call overflow is. Oh, this is such a bad video. Okay, so overflow. So let's talk about this one. So overflow, it basically treat this like Gabrina. You know Gabrina? So Gabrina, when she do basic attack, she have those blue bar on her forte, literally going a bit by bit whenever she do basic attack, right? And when she use her her E, her E is gonna transfer all those blues, all those blue bar into a red bar, which is she gonna go to the demon form. So this is like Lynae. Lynae is when she in her normal form is basically when she do basic attack or like jumping or like exploration at all, she gonna gain overflow, energy overflow on her forte. And when she hold up attack, like hold basic attack or do whatever with her E, or I think thing is like hold basic attack, if I remember correctly. She gonna transfer all those overflow into Lumine Flow. So Lumine Flow is make her go into her roller skate form. This is what the kaleidoscopic paradise parad I'm gonna die soon. Parad parade, yeah, parade. That is basically that's literally a long one. I don't know why Kuru can do this. Maybe like look cool or like smart or something. This basically means literally she going to her roller skate form. Yeah, that's basically what it means. So yeah, that's basically what I mean. And true color is how you get true color is like when she perform like low meme attacks such as uh where is this? Like basic attack around over here, something like that along the way. She gonna gain true colors. So true color is gonna be gonna be a big jump and bang. So right here. So during combat, each time basic attack flips is cast, gain one true colors. With three true colors, basic attack, splash, or basic attack of this thing become available, and then she gonna do a big splash or a big plunge, and she just exit out from the roller skate and remove all the true color. So that's basically what I mean. So overall, the main flow is basically she in her foot form. Let's say her foot form, like walking form, do basic attack, mid air attack, whatever. Getting to 120, get the mean flow. Then you're gonna do some basic attack or heavy attack or plunge attack. Gonna get true colors. Then true colors gonna be the big damage bonus, and you just swap out after activating those true colors. That's basically what I mean. So yeah, we're gonna go back. Okay, so spark collision is with full overflow in this optimal simplicate state. Hold basic attack to enter a changing state. So I already said this. So spark collision is basically the transformation uh from foot form to roller skate form by using her holding her normal attack. So her normal attack is gonna convert. I mean, overflow gonna convert into Lumine flow, and she gonna deal more damage. The more overflow she can convert to Lumine flow. So as you can see right here, spark collision. Level 1 Lumine flow is 50%. Level 2 is 50 to 100%, and level 3 is 100%. So, and the conversion is basically 15 point to 12.5% of the mean flow. So, you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Basically, try to get full Lumine flow so you're gonna get the uptime of Spark Collision level 3 at all the time. Okay, next one. Roller skate form. She's just literally doing basic tag, like a bunch of basic tag. I don't think I have to read this. It's from 3 consecutive attack into 5 consecutive attack, right? And we got the ground heavy attack right here. I think these are the main damage come from. Is basically from the ground heavy attack, mid air attack, something like that. That's what I think. So there's basically all the damage. There's more damage right here. While in roller skate form, mid-air attack is replaced with more mid-air attack, consume literally plunging attack. So do I need to say more? It basically literally treat this like, of course, Gabrina again. Gabrina, a normal basic attack form, she like in her normal form, it called this name. And when she go inside her demon form, it's called another name, but it just literally more damage and more spinning attack. I think this is similar to Lynae. Yeah, it basically same as Lynae. And also, next one, we got her resonator skill. Her resonator skill is not really that big, not really that important, because all it does is deal spectral damage. It doesn't do anything else. So while in her roller skate form, hold resonator skill to attack, dealing spectral damage, and exit her roller skate. And if you're inside the combat, of course, nobody want to do this. Nobody want to exit her roller skate form by using her, holding her E. Mostly, we got the three true colors, then big boom, and just swap out. That's how the Ottoman play. This to me feels like an exploration. You know, We'd be like, man, guys, I'm oh, sorry. I'm so tired of rollerblading. I want to walk. So you gotta go bang, like sit out, then you just start walking. That's basically what I mean. And her normal skill and her, I think this is her. I think this is like her normal E and her big E, whatever. She had the same cooldown. Yeah. Oh yeah, her E is basically she had the same cooldown. Resident skill on the ground to attack the target, dealing spectral damage. Casting again, gonna do active like basic attack number 2. So you skip basic attack number 1. Yeah. It her skill is basically more damage and stuff. But the main part of it is her liberation damage. Her liberation damage, read right here. Deal special damage, casting this skill grant all nearby resonator in team 24% all damage bonus lasting for 30 seconds. That is a lot. That is a lot of all damage bonus. I don't do the math, but to me, this feels a lot. From a take it as a grain of salt from me because I don't do I don't look at maps or like literally numbers. When I see numbers like 20% or 2014, that's a lot. So basic attack to reveal tomorrow, it basically means that when she activates her liberation ultimate, activating her liberation, the next attack is gonna be that basic attack to reveal tomorrow. That's it. And just deal more damage. That's it. Next one. Her forte, limit 4 by default. Yeah, basically this is when she inside her feet form. Okay, that sounds so wrong. When she just walking like in the normal human form, all her basic attack and stuff gonna gain overflow. Yes. And then you just convert all this overflow to whole basic attack and turn into a roller skate form. That's it. And all her basic attack, gonna replace with everything. Oh yeah, and another one thing I want to talk about is the photochromic flux. So photochromic flux is it's literally just uh tune rupture shifting and tune strength shifting. It's just a different name. That is what I mean. Yeah, that is literally what I mean. So if you use tune ruptures, the treat this photochromic flux is like tune rupture shifting. And if you use tune strand, treat this thing is like tune strand shifting. That's it. And whenever you do basic attack or mid-air attack or special attack or a skill, whatever, it's gonna convert into, inflicting those tune strand and tune rupture damage. Okay, next one. Oh, right here. I think I want to read here right here. During her roller skate form, when Lynae is in midair, hold 3 points of true colors. If basic attack visual impact is on cooldown, press normal attack on resonator skill to deal spectral damage and inflict tune ruptures or tune strand on target hit. This skill consumes 3 points of true colors. Press normal skill with a certain time after this skill to cast. Uh, roller escape form basic term number 2. So this, I think, this thing is right here is the big damage. What I'm talking about of the true colors. And we got another one right here. I think this one right here, doing her roller escape form when Lynae is in mid-air. So this one mid-air, whole basic attack. If this skill is not on cooldown, so this one is on cooldown, so you still have the basic attack. I think the visual impact or the visual impact is on cooldown. This thing is not on cooldown. Press normal attack on resonator to deal spectral damage, inflicting tune strand and tune rupture on target hits. This skill consumes 3 points again, granting all nearby. This is what I'm. Okay, I understand. So what this means is you only focus on trying to get the visual impact. So you're gonna maximize your rotation, trying to make this thing is not on cooldown. So if it's on cooldown, you're gonna do PP damage and you just walk out with a sad face. But if you it's not on cooldown, you're gonna do a big damage, and your team afterward, who like literally after Lynae, is gonna be put a smile on their face and get la 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 la. I'm gonna burst all their nuts. So resonator inflicting. This is basically something about inflicting tune strand, tune ruptures. I don't think that's important to talk. Okay, this is the respawning. So this is the one that we call interferes. That's what we call interferes. So deal an instant spectral damage considered tune rupture damage to target with a range by tune strand interferes. Yeah, it's just more damage. We already been that. Next one, we got the intro skill. The intro skill is a good one. So intro skill is basically deal spectral damage inflicting tune strand or tune ruptures on target hit. While in ultimate simplest state, I think this is her normal state. Casting this skill, which is the intro skill, recover 100 points of overflow. So that is a lot. That is legit a lot. It's gonna save you a lot of time when you do the rotation. You know, you need 120 to go into her Lumine flow or her roller skate form. With this thing is it basically save you a bunch of time, so you don't have to go to 0 to 120. You literally from 100 to 120. That's it. That's literally quick. So make sure you go Lynae when it's in intro skill. Make sure that. Gonna save you a lot of time. That's when we got ultra skill. Let's hit the road. Attack the target with and deal 100% spectral damage. The next incoming resonator gain 15% all damage amplification and 20 resonator liberation damage amplification for 14 seconds or until they switch out. So what this means is that you cannot switch in, switch out, like quick swap or anything. So this is more like a balancing. I don't know. But to me, I never do quick swap. But if you guys do quick swap, it's gonna be feel bad because you cannot cannot swap out of the next character after Lynae to maintain this buff. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's why we got a tune break. Tune break. So Lynae inflicting tune rupture, tune strand interferes. Okay, let's read the responding one. When any resonator in the team deal tune break damage or and inflict the tune ruptures interfere state, Lynae casts tune ruptures respawn spectral analytic. Each target can be damaged by this skill up to once every 8 seconds, responding to tune strand. So this one the tune rupture, this one tune strand. For each stack of tune strand interferes on the target, each point of Lynae tune break boost increase her total damage against that target by 0.12%. When Lynae is in the team, the target max stack limit of tune strand interferes is increased by 1. So it is like arrow roller increase the arrow erosion by 1 point or like 2 point. This also the same. When the target of tune level is full, Lynae can cast Tune Break on the target. It's just gonna be straight. I'm honest with you. I don't understand. I literally don't understand. I think I'm literally dumb. Each target can be damaged by this skill up once for 8 seconds. I think just more damage. Maybe straight up. And Tune Strand is just literally more damage. So yeah, that's it. Interfere skill, Colors Never Fade. This is her inherited skill. This is her first one, and this one is her final one. So the first one is casting after casting basic attack, visual impact. Lynae lives spray paint. Oh, so I think visual impact is the three true color one. If I remember correctly, let me go back. I think that is what it means because I'm gonna straight up. Lynae has too much like stupid ass word that it's just so simple, but they have so many words that my brain cannot function. Okay. So it's basically the three consuming true colors. So how is it? So after casting that thing, you gotta leave, right? And when you have this inherited skill, Lynae gonna leave out spray paint on the ground, continues inflicting tune fractures on the target within the spray paint for 5 seconds, triggered once every 2 seconds. So you can technically trigger this like 2 stack of interference and 2 strength. Not that big. When spray paint is on the ground, switching to another resonator mode doesn't affect the photo flicks inflicted by the spray paint. I think it is more like an inspiration. So with Lynae in the expedition motor energy tank expand by 600 points. Lynae enter her roller skate automatically while on the expedition motorbike and restore 20% of the meat form. So I think there's more than exploration. So it's not really focused on her kids that much. It's more like an exploration. Not that big. We have literally Phoebe doing the whoosh, whoosh. And we have Carlotta with the flying extra time on the flight. And we got what is their name? Cancelera? Yeah, like Cancelera literally swim fast on the sea. Literally nobody cares because about that because it doesn't make a huge difference. Well, I say Phoebe is made a huge difference for me. But after discover the flight, that thing was trash. So yeah, it just more an exploration. Next one, we got the next inherited skill, adaptive optimic, everyday application, casting intro skill, time to show some true colors, increase resonator Lynae spectral damage by 25% for 9 seconds. So 9 seconds is a little, it's literally quick. So it literally so little time. Maybe it's going to 14 seconds or like 24 seconds, like literally what we have from before. But I think this the one way how Kuro game gonna balance Lynae to not make Lynae literally broken at all costs. Not like Hunker Sara. Hey. During roller skate, if Lynae isn't in combat, dodging without direction input grant her optimal camo for. Okay, optimal camo is means she go invisible for 15 seconds, which will be removed when Lynae casts any skill other than dodging or switching off field. Performing elemental. So this is basically another another exploration. So basically two of her inherited skill is half of them is all exploration. This one drawing model. This one avoiding fight. That's it. So anyways, that's all for yeah. That was literally close. So, anyways, that's all for today's videos. I hope you guys enjoy my breakdown. What do you guys think about my breakdown? Do you think it's good or do you think it's bad? 30 minutes to me isn't that bad. It's not like 1 hour or anything. Hopefully, you guys can get something out from these videos or like literally understanding. I try my best. And if I miss anything or interpret or like misinformation on anything, feel free to comment down below and literally correct me. And yeah, anyways, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy and I'll see you next one. Bye bye.